Alright, so I think I'm recording here. We are taking a look at the problems in our review packet for Skill 3, Relations and Functions. And here in number 22, they've given us a function, and they're asking us to evaluate this function not at a number, but at an expression. So they're testing our knowledge of input and output. What do functions really do? So our function here, it's a way to assign something from the domain to something in the range. And the input is always found between the parentheses. So rather than calling this x, they could have just called it input. And this function always has three terms. The first number, the first term, it gets by taking the input, no matter what it is, and squaring it. If it's a number like 3, it's just going to be 3 squared. If it's an expression like a plus 1, we're going to have to square a plus 1. Now, the middle term, it subtracts 3 times that input, no matter what that input is. If it's a number, or if it's an easy expression, or if it's a letter like x, doesn't matter what it is, we're going to take 3 times that and subtract it from our first term. So now we have this total, and then finally, we're going to add 2. So for this problem, they're asking us to replace this input with the expression a plus 1. So what if I come in here and erase this everywhere I see an input, and I put in here a plus 1. That's the input, so it goes here and it goes here. And now they expect us to simplify this. Because, I mean, if they didn't say simplify, technically, hey, we're done right there. We have plugged that into the function. But we're not going to, we're going to do the grunt work for people. The a plus 1 squared. The first mistake that a student might make is to think that this is equal to a squared plus 1 squared. And it's not. So I suggest, if you don't write it like this, that you at least think of it like this. A plus 1 times the quantity a plus 1. Now, this negative 3 is going to distribute over that addition. It multiplies the first term, multiplication distributes over addition, so we have minus 3a, and we have to be careful that we have a minus 3. See, a lot of people will have a sign error right there. Well, not a lot. Some people, unfortunately, will have a sign error right there. And then we've got our plus 2. So our biggest algebraic challenge is to multiply these two binomials together, and we should get a squared plus 2a plus 1. And now we look and see if we have any like terms. So I only have this 8. I don't have any other squared terms. Here I have a linear term, a to the first power. Here I have an a to the first power. So I can combine them. I've got 2 of these a's. I'm taking away 3 of them. That leaves me in debt a negative a. Now, the 1 and the 2, they add up to 3, but then 3 minus 3, these guys cancel with each other, right? This 1 plus 2 is positive 3 minus 3, and so this just simplifies to a squared minus a. So they asked me what f evaluated at a plus 1 is, and hey, that's a squared minus a. So I hope that helps.